All righty. All righty. We are live. Welcome in, everybody, to the night show. We got Stanley Cup Finals on today, Game 6. So we'll be live for an hour before that officially kicks off. Puck drop at 8 o'clock. I do want to give a little look on what some good bets are from that. I'm liking a team. I'm liking a prop bet. We also have to run our duck race for the Discord last night because our daily bet yesterday, bink, bop, $100 bet on Chet Holmgren under 1.5 threes, and oof, almost got us. Made a three in like the first 4 minutes. I thought we were cooked from then on there. Takes two more, misses them both. We cash that. Aaron Nesmith, 2+ threes, bink. And then TJ McConnell, 10+ points, assists. And man, oh man, that he blew it out of the water. I think he ended up with 22, 18 points, 4 assists. So that is a $100 bet for a $405 payout total. We give away 50% of the winnings, but today we're giving it away all of it. All the winnings. So first place will take down $150. Second place will take down $150. 2 winners tonight, folks. So let's get the pond up and loaded and start the night off right. And then we'll get into some other ways that maybe we can all make a little bit of money tonight. And we also have our official Discord play today. It is Florida Panthers on the winning regulation. Panthers, the win in regulation is our Discord daily bet. So $100 pays $190. So if they win in regulation, $90 being given away to the Discord tomorrow. ATJ, what the heck is up, baby? Hope you're doing good, ATJ. Appreciate you, baby. Alrighty, so here we go. Let's load up our pond here. Let's load up the Takes by Fans pond. Ayo! I do just want to say, if you are watching on Instagram, it is a little delayed. It's not me ignoring y'all. Twitch, YouTube, probably a better way of communication in the chat, but I still see y'all in Instagram, so I still see y'all. Yes, I'm doing well. I appreciate you, HEJ. Truly. All right. We got a minute here, and we got to shout out all of our Discord users here. Shout out all 7 of them. Shout out. $20 a month, folks. $20 a month, and you get into $3,000 worth of sweat-free bets, because every day we're betting $100 on something. Give you a little sweat every night. You support me. First and foremost, let me just put that out there. $20 a month supports me, but I digress. It also gets you into our daily $100 bet where we give away at minimum 50% of the winnings. But I'm telling y'all, I'm pretty much going to do 100% all the time. So I'm just doing the 50% clause to save my own butt if anything crazy happens at some point. Plus, I can give multiple people in the Discord money because that's what we're doing tonight. 2 people getting $150 from the Discord. So, shout out to the 7 Discord paid members. We got Collect, What You Love. We've got Suncoast Ben. We got WTH Frank the Tank. We've got Moose Mania. We got Ghost. Jessica. And last but certainly not least, Omar. All officially in tonight's pond. So they're in, ready to rock, ready to quack. Full minute. We shuffle 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And here we go. First ducked across the finish line, Nate Cash Money. Yes, sir. Boosting and juicing. First ducked across the finish line. It's getting $150. Second ducked across the finish line. Getting $150. So best of luck to everybody. And we are off. All righty. We got one plain Jane in the pond, not Quack Affair with Collect What You Love at the bottom, so keep a watchful eye. We know it's a great track record. We got Frank the Tank. He won the first duck race a few nights ago. He's looking back to back. Red mojoed up. We got Suncoast Ben with the Dino Duck, little arms, but big flippers underneath the water paddling. We got Ghost at the back of the pond with the Bear Duck. We got Moose Mandy the Queen. I need everybody on their feet. There's royalty in the pond. Jessica rocking the pink circles. And we got Omar, cool as a cucumber. Sun hat, sunshades, just feeling the water. But with 20 seconds remain, this is where moves. This is where you make your move. Heading to the back of the quack to boost juice with Ben, Ghost, and Tank with Collect What You Love in the front. But in the final time, we know it's any next race, so here we go. I got the Dino Duck making a small time move in the middle of the pond. I got Frank, small time move up top. Collect What You Love, heading the wrong way. It's a 1 and 2 race. Ben in 1. Photo in 2. Oh, I think it's Frank. Here we go. Ben and Frank, folks. 1 and 2. Bink. So, congratulations to Ben and Frank. You got $150 heading your way. What a race. What a race. Jessica just on the cutoff, unfortunately. We had Collect What You Love almost go from first to worst. But don't fret, you missed out on this one. You came in third. It's all right. Because we're looking to give away more money tomorrow. Florida Panthers win in regulation. When that hits tonight, Bink, $90 given away to somebody tomorrow in the Discord. So make sure you're in. Also, I just want to point out that, it's not just a $100 bet every day. I could throw some bonuses in there, especially with the NFL season coming up. I'm going to do season-long plays that are going to be up for grabs when they cash at the end of the season. Yesterday, we actually did a bonus play, so we had $200 bets going because we bet on Shohei Ohtani over on his strikeouts, and we know how that went. Not good. But just saying, folks, it's not just always going to be 100. Could be multiple, could be more. So, Discord, WHOP.com/takesbyfans if you want to get involved into the action. All right, let me just send the screenshot into the Discord real quick. Alert to 2 winners. We got Ben and Frank. Beautiful. Look, Tua, folks, Tua. Y'all can keep joking about him, keep sleeping on him, keep not betting on him. It's all right. He'll show y'all. All right. So the Daily Duck Race is complete. Congratulations to all of our winners. And we've got more duck races, folks. I'll tell you. Now, how we can all eat tonight. We've got NHL Stanley Cup hockey on tonight, and there are some things that I like here, folks. I think the series does end tonight. So, Chi Fang, I appreciate you, baby. Hey, jumping on in and following me. I appreciate you. But I'm liking the Panthers to win tonight. Obviously, not getting a lot of great value on the money line at -170. So we go to the 60-minute line. Got to win in regulation. First 2 games win into overtime. Every other game since then has been decided in the regulatory time. So getting nice value here, pretty much even money. Florida Panthers -105 on the 60-minute line. Now, also, this little prop bet that I'm kind of gushing over. It's at plus money. Hopefully, it's still at plus money now. But we've got Brad Marchand, folks, who's been an absolute dog in the Stanley Cup Finals, scoring multiple goals. We get Brad Marchand 3+ shots on goal at plus 115. Doesn't even got to, don't got to make the goals, don't got to do any of that. Just got to have 3 shots on goal at plus money. Hey, I know. I miss talking to y'all on Whatnot too, truly. But unfortunately, you know, things change. Things change, unfortunately. But it's all right. We move. But Florida Panthers, Brad Marchand, I mean, he's clearing this every game. I can't believe the value. If it was minus money, I get it. But plus money, we got to take it. Shots on goal throughout the whole series. Let's start at game 1. 3 game 1, 7 game 2, 2 game 3 wouldn't hit, 5 game 4, 5 last game. So 1 game it doesn't hit, and we get it at plus money at home and a chance to close out when he's putting up goal after goal. I mean, folks, he's got 6 goals in the finals. That's absolutely absurd. So loving the Brad Marchand tonight. Get it done at home, win the Stanley Cup, and go back to back. So absolutely loving those 2 plays here tonight. Ooh, what is the odds in getting a point? Let's see. What do we got? Brad Marchand on the point. 1 point at minus 115. Not bad there. Obviously, you know, assisting is this pass to assist? No, yeah, that's just points, yeah. So all of his points are coming from goals, but once again, don't mind that. I think I'd rather have the shots just because of the value along with it. We go 2 points for Brad. We're talking plus 425. That's not bad either. That's solid value there. 425. I'll give you that. What if we just go goal score? Do we get, we should get better value here. Brad Marchand, plus 220 anytime goal score. Yeah, I think just shots on goal is probably the most favorable odds here. Now, if you want to get crazy, I mean, I think that's not bad. A sprinkle here. Brad Marchand, first goal scorer, plus 1,300. Nice little sprinkle there. I mean, a buck goes for 130. Nope, not part of my French. She's part of my math. It goes for 13. So we got to go 10. $10 for 130. That's a nice sprinkle there. First goal scorer. I don't mind that. So some nice value all around here, folks. If you believe that the Oilers extend the series, I mean, on the money line, bingo, bango, plus 142. Don't even got to bet the 60-minute line to get the plus value there. So if you're liking Edmonton to tie it up and go into game 7, the value is there. I just unfortunately don't see the Oilers taking the dub tonight, unfortunately. We did see this last year play out. They win game 6, force a game 7, lose game 7, but, you know, hey, they did it last year. So we will keep an eye on that. All right, some things I want to quickly touch upon before we start looking at what is currently on the breaking news. We get this, and it just blows my mind here, folks. It really just blows my mind in how trash teams and organizations like professional teams, multi-million, hundreds of $1 million teams, billion-dollar teams, and they've got trash like practice facilities, training facilities, medical staff. It's honestly bizarre, truly. Because we get Desmond Bane here, just got traded to Orlando Magic, and this is what he has to say about the facility. He says, quote, "This facility is different. The one in Memphis didn't have one window. We called it the dungeon." What? No windows? What is that? I honestly think that's illegal. I think you have to put a window somewhere. Like, that's insane. Insane. No window in a professional basketball facility? They called it the dungeon? Golly. Says, quote, "This is a breath of fresh air. You can literally go outside and get a breath of fresh air. The people is what's really going to make this place special." So, millions and millions and millions of dollars. Professional basketball team who always say, "Oh, we're competing." Oh, we're really trying hard to compete this year. You got the people working out in the dungeon. I don't know how much you really want to win. But folks, what do I know? It's business, right? It's business. Silly me, silly little old me doesn't know business. So what do I know, folks? Yeah, and Bane is definitely ready for that no income tax. Truly. And Kevin Durant's like, hey, I'm trying to do that too. Shout out to the players getting their money. Shout out to players getting their money. Watch out for Jair Alexander to potentially join the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson said, yeah, I already called him. I already talked to him. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I'll take that. I need Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry to get a ring. I just need it. Need it to happen. They can't go their entire careers ringless. And speaking of rings, LeBron James doesn't like the ring culture, the ring talk. Goes on his podcast with Steve Nash. Says, quote, Allen Iverson and Charles Barkley and Steve Nash? Like, oh, they can't be talked about or discussed with these guys because this guy won one ring or two rings? It's just weird to me. Well, I mean, we do have to kind of hold the rings as a huge standard, no? Winning. What do you play the sport for? To win? Not to stat pad or I don't know. I don't know what Kevin Durant's doing because he's not stat padding and he's not playing to win. And he's not playing for a legacy. So I don't know what Kevin Durant's playing for, but you play to win the game. I don't like where this narrative is trying to go. Like, we're not supposed to give anybody credit for winning rings. Oh, you didn't win a ring? That's fine. I get team sport. I get that. But at the end of the day, are you good enough to lead? Can you lead? Can you put your head down, do the work, but also lead? Do whatever it takes. So I don't really like where LeBron James is trying to go with that. We get Hunter Renfrow back with the Panthers, and we were gushing about the Panthers a little bit. We like what we've been hearing in the locker room around the culture of the Panthers. They're all ready to win. They're sick of losing. And we're a big fan of Hunter Renfrow. Nice little slack guy, gadget guy. Should still have the speed. We shouldn't be too worried about Hunter Renfrow. Took last year off because he was dealing with ulcerative colitis, and then the Raiders wouldn't pay him. But he says he's feeling good now, so watch out. And then this is what I've been dying to get into. I've been dying to get into this. What are you talking about, Josh? What are you talking about? Because didn't your team just veto? Did try and get the tush push banned? We get Josh Allen saying, if you don't like tush push, stop it on the field. Okay, that's what we've been saying. You're the team. Your team voted to ban the play. So what are you talking about, Josh? And they stopped you doing it. This whole thing is because you couldn't do it. But here we go. Let me see what Josh Allen is saying here. Actions are going to speak louder than the words here, Josh. But here we go. Allen says, quote, I'm a big believer in if you can't stop it, keep running it, right? I think that's a few teams that do it better. I think that there's a few teams that do it better than others. But then you look at a few teams that try to do it and it doesn't have the same success. Yeah, am I lost here, Josh? Your team is the one. You can't tush push. Oh, the refs are blind. We clearly got over the line. Now we need robots. Robotic technology. Get the chain gang out. Replace it with lasers. And I don't know what they're doing over there. But what is Josh Allen talking about here? Is he crazy? Let's keep going here. Because one, they maybe don't practice it enough, or two, they don't have the guys to do it. And just because a couple of teams do it better than others, I don't feel that it should be banned. I understand the merit of what it brings, and so I don't really sway one way or the other. I try to play the game based on the interpretation of the rules. Oh my God, this guy. I try to play the game based on the interpretation of the rules. I'm just going by the rule book. The rule book says the quarterback can run with the ball. The rules say the quarterback can take the ball from the running back and run with it. The rules say if I throw a pass to Amari Cooper and then Amari Cooper laterals it to me and then I run it in, I get the passing and receiving touchdown. I just try to play the game based on the book. Good old Josh Allen. Doesn't do anything outside the rules. Okay, Josh. Okay. And if that was the rule that was passed, we'll find a different way. But I feel like if you can use it to your benefit, use it to your benefit. If you don't like it, my advice is to stop it, Well, yes, Josh. How about you tell your coach and your general manager that are trying to outlaw it? How about you talk to them, because this makes sense. So we'll see. We'll see if Josh Allen can get his tush pushed this season. Do it a whole lot better than last year. Another reason why they can't beat the Chiefs, the tush push. We get this by J.J. McCarthy, and once again, we're getting, man, oh man, it's always conflicting reports with these Vikings. So, hearing it from his mouth, let's take a listen here. J.J. McCarthy.
From when you got here last year, just as a pure thrower of the football, too.
I'm getting better.
Pure thrower of the football, I believe I've grown the most on just the different level of trajectories of throws. At Michigan, I was kind of a one-speed pitch kind of guy, had a couple deeper balls with level 3 throws and stuff like that, but just working on that 2-ball and, different paces to the pitches and, ball location and all that, because at the end of the day, we want as much yak and rack as possible. So,
do you go back and there were...
I mean, I love hearing that. Frank in the house. Bink. Frank, I don't know if you saw the Discord, but you've done it again. You've done it again, baby. Congratulations. Oh, doing good. Just gearing up for the NHL Finals tonight. Chucky, big, yeah. Frank's up $240 in the Discord. I would say that's a pretty good investment, and I still think you got, 16 days left, Frank? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So love what I'm hearing here by J.J. McCarthy. I know, folks, $20 a month, and you get into $3,000 minimum of sweat-free bets. This month is going to be more than $3,000 because we had the double last night. $3,100 so far in sweat-free bets. Takes by Fans Discord, folks. Bank, and they're all sweat-free. Frank's not even betting, and he's winning money. I digress, folks. I digress. I love it. Let me bet for y'all. I bet for y'all. I give it away. Betting, I don't want to waste my own money. I don't know what to look for, blah, blah, blah. Give me $20 a month and I bet for you and I win for you. It's that simple, folks. You can say that again. I'm getting that as a banner. In St. Nick, I trust. Bop. So love what we're hearing here by J.J. McCarthy. Just able to differentiate the throws needed. We know he's got a solid arm. We know he's got a nice arm. He can hit the deep ball. Once again, if there's a narrative about J.J. McCarthy's arm strength, I don't think we got to worry about that. It's really the accuracy. And he's saying he's shoring it all up here. The deep throws, let me dink and dunk. And that's what he was doing in Michigan. The yak, the rack. And also just kind of talking on a script here. So everything is coming top down. He's saying the same things, and everybody's on the same page. So
you didn't have arm strength, or it was
really,
okay.
really liking what we're hearing.
Do you know where that started, or how surprised were you?
Oh yeah, here we go.
And there were scouting reports from credible sources that you didn't have arm strength, or it was okay. Do you know where that started? Or like, how surprised were you? Because like, in watching you for 5 practices, there might be some things I see, but it ain't arm strength.
That's a great question, Judd. I would say, a lot of it.
Little bit of a dig by the reporter there. When I was watching, I saw some things. It wasn't arm throw. I saw some other trash things, but it wasn't arm strength and arm talent. But there were some trash things I saw, just not that. Little zing there.
Just comes with the stigma of playing at Michigan and, not throwing the ball a lot. But at the same time, it could be my frame. And, they don't see a 6'5", 240 guy. So how can he throw at 61 miles an hour at the combine and all that? But at the end of the day,
I mean, yeah, I don't think I've ever questioned his arm strength here, folks. Let's quickly see here. J.J. McCarthy, deep balls at Michigan. J.J. McCarthy. Yeah, I think if you're asking who I take, J.J. or Bo Nix, I think that's a little bit of a tough one. Yeah, and who's better? That's a good question. J.J. McCarthy or Bo Nix? Real tough call. Real tough call. Very similar. Very similar. I think I would go J.J. McCarthy because I think he could have a higher ceiling. I think we're kind of seeing Bo Nix's ceiling just because, he is a 25? Definitely hard to choose. I mean, that's a real close one. Bo Nix, 6'2", 217. Man, very solid year last year. Very solid. He's like Joe Burrow. Okay. All right. Yeah, 25. Bo Nix is 25. Chucky. What's up, Chuck? Okay, now we're not loading. Here we go. Sheesh. I don't know why my computer's been acting slow these last 2 days. But let's see here. J.J. McCarthy. I see his deep balls. Let's see what we got here.
McCarthy dialing up a deep.
Let me see the deep ball here. We don't got to worry about. If there's anything we don't have to worry about is his arm strength here, folks. Here we go. I mean, there it is. I mean, what is that, 50? Threw it from the 40. Rounded up to the 40. I mean, throw it at the 9. That's 50 yards right there. 40. I mean, that's a 40 ball right there. We're looking for bigger. Drop back. Beautiful throw. Decently open. These receivers were getting open deep. Plenty of time to throw as well. Here we go. That was the same play. Are they just showing these 2 plays? What's going on? That's not going to be deep. Show me the deep. Here we go. Rolling out to the right. All right, they're on the run. I mean, that's good speed too. That's good speed too that I think would translate in the NFL. Hopefully his speed is still up to par after the injury. Little good behind the shoulder. Here we go. Let me see it launch. Ooh. Oh man, this is a dot. Oh, that's a dot right there. Woo. That's beautiful. That's the best throw we've seen so far. Oh, all right. Here we go. Potential arm strength. Potential arm strength flag here. Flag. Rolling out to the right. Doesn't set his feet perfectly, so all right. We'll lay off of him a little bit. 35 yards. Just got there. Say 40. That's not too bad for not setting his feet. All right. I'll give him a little pass there. Still 40 yards. I mean, look, and I don't want to knock JJ McCarthy. Obviously, he's been knocked, and this isn't anything new or anything. But, you know, watching these, and I get its highlights and all that. But just like, man, the blocking is great. This Michigan blocking is gosh dang great. I mean, he's got 2 minutes to throw every ball. Like, look how clean this is. Like, so shout out to keeping his eyes down the field and all that. So shout out. Let me see this throw again. That's a nice one. Throw on the run. Open. Hits it. Nice in stride. Taking care of the ball in the red zone. We love that. Flea flicker. Let me see it deep. That's crazy. But once again, like 50 yards. 50 yards is what we're seeing here so far. Not afraid to take it in himself. Very Josh Allen-esque in his greed. That's a good throw, too. Rolling out to the right, over the middle of the field. Here he goes. Here he goes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is great. Looking to run, but still keeps his eyes down the field. Flips his hips, squares up. Delivers a ball to the sideline. That's a beautiful play. Man, that's beautiful. That's gorgeous. Once again, rolling out to the right, throwing on the run. It's accurate. All the time to throw. Stands in the pocket. It's open. Once again, it's open. It's wide open. Still makes the throw, though. We got to give him credit. Here we go. Play action. Let me see it deep. Deep. All right. I think that was still 50. Let's round it up to the 30 here. 30 to the 20. 50 yards. Give him 52. All right. I want to see like a 55, 60-yard bomb here. Does he got that? I don't know if he's got a 55, 60-yard bomb. I don't remember really seeing it ever when he was at Michigan. I've seen the 50. I've seen a 50-yard bomb by him. Definitely no Allen arm. Definitely not Allen's arm. Josh Allen-esque in his running style, decision-making style. Definitely not in that cannon, though. Let me see what we got by JJ McCarthy. What was his highest pass? Because that was a knock on Tua and his small arm. Didn't have a lot of kind of 55-yard, 60-yard bombs under his belt. This is Vikings. I love how Chuck just comes in here and just says Nicholas and then doesn't respond. Doesn't say anything back. And once again, we're lagging here. I gotta find out something here. All right, JJ McCarthy. Let me see what we've got. Yards gained by passing. Don't think I'm going to be able to. Let's see if AI can answer the question. Not seeing it on a stats page. And everything's lagging on us, being slow. All right. Hey, I got you, Frank. We're going to end up logging off here at 8 o'clock for the game, so if we're not around, I appreciate you hanging out, as always, my man. Let's go AI and ask and see if we can get an answer here. What was JJ McCarthy's furthest college pass thrown in air yards? Let's see. The furthest college pass thrown by J.J. McCarthy in air yards was a 75-yard touchdown pass to Cornelius Johnson. Okay, that doesn't sound like air yards to me. All right, Ohio State. I doubt this is going to be air yards. This is the game we're talking about. 2022, week 13, November 26. Oh, was this uploaded? November 26, beautiful. All right. Let's see if this 75-yard touchdown pass was J.J. McCarthy, air yards, or run after the catch. Because I'm assuming it's run after the catch. Here we go. I think it's this. Yeah. That's literally 10 air yards. Run after the catch. So here we go. Here's this. Hang on. What's this? Throws it from the 20 to the 30. And once again, a little, I don't want to call it underthrown, but it is. So another 50-yarder. 50 air yards, which is still good. I'm not knocking 50 air yards. Let's see if we can get him lying. The 75-yard touchdown pass is measured in air yards as it reflects the distance the ball traveled in the air from the line of scrimmage to the point of reception. Was it? Does Cornelius Bennett have 3 touchdowns in this game? We'll keep watching. I have not seen 75 air yards. Here we go. This is Loveland. And this is not 75 yards. This is good. This is 50. 35. I don't think there's a 75-yard ball here, folks. I'm going to start arguing with Grok in a second. Yeah, I don't think that's 75 air yards. I think he's lying to us. I don't think this is right. Air yards specifically measure the distance a pass travels in the air from the line of scrimmage to the intended receiver's position at the time of the catch. Excluding yards after catch, yes. The 75-yard touchdown pass to Cornelius Johnson against Ohio State on November is cited as J.J. McCarthy's longest passing touchdown of the season. However, without detailed play-by-play data specifying YAC, it's challenging to confirm the exact air yards for the play. Well, you told me twice! You doubled down! I told you were wrong! Based on available information, this 75-yard pass is the longest recorded touchdown pass in terms of total yards. Yes, total yards. If we assume minimal yak, it remains... I saw the play. We just counted them all. Grok. So, about 50. I'm going to say it's 50 air yards is the biggest ball that we saw by J.J. McCarthy at Michigan. They're trying to lie and say 75. J.J. McCarthy, 75-yard bomb, yeah. I can refine the answer. Alternatively, I can search for more granular data if needed. Yes. Yes, I would like you to search more granular data. Yes. Oh. You got it, Frank? Let me see. Here we go. They're saying this is 69. 69-yard touchdown. That's not. That is not that. Yeah, was that the same thing? Okay, yeah. So we are going to have to cap them off at 50 here, which once again isn't a terrible thing. We would like to see 55. We would like to see 60, but 50, not terrible. It's fine. Let's see what Grok says. What's his excuse now? After reviewing the available data, thank you, Grok, and conducting a deeper search, I can confirm that J.J. McCarthy's longest college pass in terms of air yards was indeed... It's not! It's not, Grok, I'm telling you. Alternatively, if you'd like me to search for additional advanced stats or game footage analysis, let me know. The two throws to Cornelius Bennett, or Cornelius Johnson. Cornelius. The two touchdown. Were about 10 air yards and 50 air yards. Nowhere close to 75 air yards. Like 30 down, 30 over. That's interesting. Would that count as air yards? Is that how it's counted? Because that's interesting. I never thought they counted it like that. But that's interesting. Thank you for providing the additional context about the air yards for J.J. McCarthy's 2 touchdown passes to Cornelius Johnson against Michigan and blah, blah, blah. Based on your clarification that these passes were approximately 10 air yards and 50 air yards, I'll address the question of McCarthy's. Okay. Interesting. Okay, well, I count air yards as vertical down the field. Is that right? Yards gained through the air. Yeah, okay. Yards gained through the air. Air yards. Got you. Okay. All right. Let's go back to this game then. Here we go. All right. I mean, this one was just right on the money. This one was very vertical. 50 yards. I think I'm still going to argue with the 75 number, though. What's this one? Here we go. So 50 at the hash. But that's, once again, I mean, still not counting 50. 75. I think these are all defensive now. Go back to this first touchdown. We're deep diving here on J.J. McCarthy here, folks. Because this touchdown, this first one here, it's like 20 air yards. Add another 12 for the hash to the sideline. Here we go. This one. I think I'm still struggling at the 75 number. I can't give him 75. I can't. But let's go back to his highlights, not against Michigan, because I think there was there one? Let me see. Not a highlight tape I'm looking for. This is the one we were looking at. All right, perfect. All right. I think he did it. Yeah, let's check this one out again. Because now this one's interesting. Throwing it from, let's say, the 45, right hash. This goes all the way down to the 5 at the left hash. So that's 40 yards vertical, and then what? Another 20? Another 20 from hash to sideline, right hash to sideline? So do I give him 60 air yards here? Because that I wouldn't mind to give him. I think it's, let's see, here we go. Here we go. Hash marks, 24 inches in length and 4 inches in width, parallel to the sideline. 60 feet from sidelines. 60 feet from the sidelines. So that's 40. From right hash to left sideline is 40. Well, that's 60 feet. 20 yards. From the right hash mark to the left sideline is 53 yards. So you're telling me this is 90 air yards? From the distance from the right hash mark to the left sideline is 53 feet. Or 53 yards. This isn't 90 air yards, is it? There's no way. And right hash to sideline is not 53 yards. We'll get down to the bottom of that, folks. We'll get it. We'll get it. All right. Let's do one quick last check here for breaking news. We've got puck dropping in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, so we are going to get out of here for today. I appreciate everybody hanging out with us late night. We'll be back tomorrow for our day show, back tomorrow for the night show, so be there. But let's see quickly. No line movement. I think a little bit of a line, money line movement. I think people are betting Oilers money line here late. If that impacts anybody's betting here. All right, nothing's looking breaking. Here we go of all this J.J. McCarthy talk. Here we go.
Justin Jefferson, how confident are you in J.J. McCarthy?
Let's see what they've got to say about him.
After the success, that Darnold had last year.
Yeah. Well, look, I'm confident in him. Now, I'll preface this by saying I was of the camp and belief that I would have kept Sam Darnold because he's a young player and he's threw 35 touchdowns last year. But obviously,
the fact that people say that they keep Sam Darnold is the most egregious thing I've ever heard, folks. What are we talking about? Are we here to win week 1, week 2, week 3, or are we here to win in the clutch games, the tough games? Because Sam Darnold can't do that. And there's no disrespect to Sam Darnold. He's just not one of the best 32 quarterbacks that can win big games. Sorry.
And with how
I don't know how you look at those final 2 games and be like, yeah, we can win with him. He let the entire team down. Do we all know that, right? He let the entire team down. The locker room would be shattered if you kept Sam Darnold.
His rehab, how he's attacked learning, how to be a pro.
So this is what I mean about JJ McCarthy. Everything is just it's everything is up or down with them. I'm trying to understand, and I got Gronk telling me he's throwing to 75 air yards when I didn't see that at all. Even if you do the sideline and the right to left, I don't think so. We get people saying that they would have kept Sam Darnold over him.
I would have kept a year to learn. You know, we talk about quarterbacks redshirting.
I think this is the biggest question mark heading into the season. JJ McCarthy, the Vikings, are they good?
He physically is capable. There's plenty of quarterbacks that talk about, you know, his ability as a thrower. I think really what this comes down to is, you know, how does he lead through adversity? Because it's going to happen to all young quarterbacks. And now you're coming off the heels of a guy who threw 35 touchdown passes for the team a year ago.
How do you
who threw that down to is
it comes down to how do you handle adversity? How did Sam Darnold handle adversity? How did he handle it? He got worse. Oh, all the pressure's on you. Okay, you lost the last game of the season, but hey, that's adversity. You got blown out. Everyone's calling you trash. But it's okay because we got this next game, the playoff game. That's what we need you to show up. Can he handle adversity? He couldn't. And you keep Sam Darnold? What are we talking about here, folks? Crazy talk.
To all young quarterbacks, and now you're coming off the heels of a guy who threw 35 touchdown passes for the team a year ago.
You're literally bragging because he threw 35 touchdown passes to a star-studded receiving core with a great offensive mind? And I could throw it. I could do it. I know I could. Get me on Mr. Beast's Pros vs. Joes. I'll throw 35 touchdowns in this Viking season.
When you have, you know, 3 interceptions against the Bears and it costs you a game, how do you handle it? How do you respond?
We'll see, folks. We'll see. Really, trust me, I want to bet this Vikings team and I want to bet them to win the division. But everybody's always wishy-washy on the Vikings and what they should have done, and they made the wrong choice of keeping JJ McCarthy. It's just nothing's adding up. Nothing adds up on JJ McCarthy. So we'll keep working through it, folks. We'll try to get an edge before the season starts to see if we're on or off the Vikings. We've still got time before we have to pull the trigger on any season-long bets or anything, so we're still going to be digging for the answer. Is JJ McCarthy good? This is the biggest question mark. This is the biggest question mark in the offseason. Is JJ McCarthy good? We don't know. Nobody knows. They don't like to show any footage. Nobody promotes any Vikings footage from OTAs and all that. Why are we hiding that? Why do we got Shedeur Sanders tape every 5 minutes? And it's good tape. I want it. I'm not complaining about it. But we get Shedeur Sanders, Dylan Gabriel tape 24/7. Where's the JJ McCarthy tape? That's all I say. That's all I say, folks. All righty, we are going to end it here, folks. I appreciate everybody tuning in tonight, but we got Stanley Cup Finals action, so we're going to go watch that. Hope everybody enjoys it. Once again, come join our Discord, folks. We give away money. Who does that? Who bets and then gives away their winnings, folks? Nobody does that. We do that. Head over to WHOP.com/takesbyfans. It's $20 a month. You get into $3,000 worth of sweat-free bets, folks, every month, minimum $3,000. You get my value calls. I'm telling you all about Brad Marchand before we even talked about it on stream. You're getting that there first, folks. You're getting the community, you're getting the sports bet knowledge, and you're making free money here, folks. Frank has paid $20 and he made 240. Hit a 90, hit a 150 because we hit here, folks. Bink. So join the Discord, come have fun, come hang out, and let's all cash together, yes? So we're looking to go back-to-back. Panthers tonight, 60-minute line for a potential $90 going out to the Discord. So truly appreciate everybody that's already signed up for it. I mean, it really means the world to me, so I appreciate y'all. And I'm just going to try and keep winning for y'all. I just want to win for y'all. I rob Vegas for y'all. And just wait, folks, because once football season truly hits, oh baby, we're gonna be popping and we're gonna be handing out a lot of free money here. All right, especially when that Dolphins plus 650 to win the division hits, and I give all that money away to only the Bills fans in the chat. Alrighty, folks, we're out of here. I appreciate y'all tuning out with us tonight. We're back tomorrow, and in the meantime, folks, enjoy some nice Finals Stanley Cup hockey. Take it easy, folks. I appreciate y'all. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hello. Goodbye, DJ. You missed us. We were trying to calculate the 75 air yards that Gronk kept telling us J.J. McCarthy was throwing that we didn't see. Short timer. It's a short time. We got Stanley Cup. We got Stanley Cup on, Deej. But we're back tomorrow, DJ. I appreciate you coming in real quick, though. All right, we're back tomorrow. And DJ, once again, we did cash last night in the Discord. I know you're hesitant. I know you don't want to join. You hate me. I get it. But how about $300 going to the Discord yesterday? Bank, bot. Let me digress. All right, folks, take it easy. We'll be back tomorrow. Okay, you're done. You're done. You're out. You're out. It was actually our second hit, but all right. Take it easy, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.